Hello again, everybody. I am Jeff Opens Cards. So far, I've opened 2,000 packs on Genesis League goals. This is going to be best I can do for a recap for that, just to give you guys an idea of what to expect from packs. Ideally, this would be a fully in-depth where I tell you like the full quantity of gold foils by position and stuff. But to be blunt, it's after midnight. I am very tired, and I probably have to open more packs because it's less than 10 hours from now is when the gold foil chances drop from 15% to 13%. So if you open packs after you see this video, because this will be after that for sure, just be aware that your gold foil odds will be less than what mine were. Mine were 15%, and starting at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, April 20th, so 9 hours and 42 minutes from right now when I'm recording this, it drops again from 15 to 13%, and every 2 weeks it drops further. So keep that in mind. So don't really know the best way to approach this. Just I'm going to spew some information at you. If it works out, it works out. If it's not valuable to you, I apologize. So the set has 397 cards. So go regular foil, 397. And here is, all of them. Gold foil is the same amount, but I don't have all of them yet. Why can't I? Oh, there's like that kind of like covers up part of it, which is kind of awkward, but actually I can clap stuff though. So go gold foil, get rid of regular, drops to 385 out of 397. So I am missing 12 gold foil cards after 2,000 packs. You can't see the drop down, but some of the options are circulation as well as owned. So I can sort by owned, and here you can very easily see the 12 different gold foil cards I have not pulled any of yet. It'd be really cool if they went. Well, actually, they're mostly grouped coincidentally, I think, by position. So you can see here I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 that are. Let's see how they have. So defender. So 6 defenders, 1, 2 midfielders, and 4 forwards. I have all of the goalkeepers and all of the coach cards, finally. But those are the 12 I have pulled none of. And then scroll further here, you can see all the ones I have one of. So there's 6 per row, so that's 6 and 12, 18, 24, 25, 26. So 26 different cards I have one of in gold foil, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to go through everything quantity by quantity. You can see me with my 2. Hopefully you got to see me open that. That'll probably be a short I upload as well. I don't know if that'll be up at this point when you see this or not, but finally got myself and Milo. Milo's here on my desk. Closest he's been all day, really. He did not want to help me with these openings. Tried to have him do an open by himself, basically, but did not work out, unfortunately. But anyways, flip it here. What we got the most of is 9. We have 9 copies of 5 different gold foils, including Nacho. 8 copies of several, including Johnny Hustle, and so on and so forth. 7, and on and on and on. So starting from here, so it's what, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36 of the almost 400 different cards I got 7 or more of. So like, main thing that I would love to know, that all I can do right now still, as of when I record this, is speculate, is how many copies we're going to need for a max copy. Now, this is 2,000 packs worth. And I have, for Nacho there, I own 9. The rest of the world that isn't me owns 49. So like, and that's what I have the most of. There's 58 in circulation. It's actually one of the rarest gold foils as far as circulation goes right now, but it's one that I am tied for the most of that I own. And there's a Christian Roldan that I knew I was pulling a lot of, and Sofiane Jeffal, a Jeff of some sort that I've pulled many more of than myself. Like I almost feel like they have to be treated as legendary cards compared to Spitlands, where it's 11 BCX for a regular foil and 4 BCX for legendary. Well, I guess you do 4 BCX treated as legendary. You could argue it's a lot easier to get than on Splinterlands, but I don't know. Like a lot depends. And you don't want them to speculate too much on like how many players and stuff they're going to get. I don't know. Like I don't know what the happy medium is. But just the fact that I've opened 2,000 packs and there's some I have zero of so far is kind of wonky. But maybe we get a better idea for the regular foils, huh? So let's jump to regular foils. And you can see the most I have of anybody is 35. I have 35 of the 407 in circulation of Dejan Jovojic. And I've got a total of 6, 12, 13, 18, 21 different cards I have 30 or more of. 30 or more of. So, I don't know. Let's see. One spreadsheet I had opened. Like, I don't have all my numbers in this spreadsheet. I was trying to figure out, like, how many decks I could make using my bulk buy that I did of Chaos Legion, which was 48,000 packs? 40 or 52,000. I should remember this, but I am currently not remembering. Oh, here we go. So should be... Okay, so it was 40,000 plus 8,000 bonus plus 4,000 extra bonus. So 40 became 48, became 52. So 52,000 packs. And according to that, for max level Diamond Plus, I would only be able to, with equal distribution of everything within each rarity, be able to make 2 max foil gold foil legendary decks, 2 maxed gold foil epic decks, 4 rare and 7 commons for gold foil, and for max level regular foil, it'd be 12 decks of epics, 13 legendary, 15 commons, and 19 rares. So, yeah. So I guess the happy median there is like 15 regular foil decks and 4 gold foil decks out of 52,000 packs. However, Chaos Legion, well, not too much cheaper. Chaos Legion is cheaper than Genesis League Gold's packs were at base value or whatever you want to say it, $4 for Chaos Legion versus $5 for GLG. It's not too different, but with DEC discounts and stuff, like packs are available for a while for basically under $2, especially with like bulk discounts. And the bulk buy I did of 50,000 packs was 100K. So just under $2 a pack. And that also came with Nightmare packs and Rooney whitelist spots, as it was. So what I'm trying to say there is if you use 15 and 4 gold foil, regular foil, that means 50,000 divided by 4 would be 13,000 packs per maxed for a max gold foil deck. And 52,000 divided by 15 would be 3,466 packs. So I hope that'll be the high end of the range. So let's see. So 30 to 35 is what I have the most of. What I have the least of is 9. I have 9 of one, and then 10 of a few. And it goes up kind of quick. Let's scroll to like the middle, 18 to 20. So let's say 20, because that's easy math in 2,000 packs. That's 2 per 200. That's 1 in 100. So every 100 packs, I expect on average to get 1 of each different regular foil. Just for easy math. So where am I going with that? Oh, yeah, because I was saying if it would take... So for Chaos Legion, there's about 3,500 packs to get a maxed regular foil deck on average. Using 15 max decks in 52,000. Again, it'd be 15 for commons, 19 for rares, 12 for epics, 13 for legendary. So those 4 on average, about 15. So we're going to call it 3,500 packs. So if it takes 100 packs per one, and you would need 35 copies. I'm probably not being very clear. So if I were to open 3,500 packs of GLG, I would expect to get 35 of each regular foil on average. And that would end up being the same number of packs as it would take to max out a Chaos Legion deck, using the averages I am just kind of ballparking there. So I guess if I had to put a number on, I would say I would round up a little bit and say at the absolute max, 40 copies of a regular foil to max it out. That'd be what I would speculate. For gold foil, like I said, if I use the number of 4, so I'd be able to make 7 maxed out common decks, 4 rare, 2 epic, 2 legendary. So 4 is kind of like the happy medium on that front. And again, that's from 50,000 packs. It'd be 13,000 packs for a max gold foil. 13,000. Now, gold foil odds are currently inflated though too, keep in mind. So just say gold foil, want to get on a 10% just for easier math too. So 13,000 packs, if it's what I want it to be. You get 5 cards per pack times 0.1. That'd be 6,500 gold foil cards. Divided by the 397. 16. I'm like losing my train of thought here. Like I said, it's late for me. 13,000 times 5 times 0.1. Oh, so yeah, 6,500. 6,500 total gold foils divided by 397 would mean I could make 16 decks. Wait, no. Let me pause here while I try to gather my thought here. All right. Sorry, I'm slow this time of night. So basically, use my math. I would come up with 16 copies of a gold foil to max out. So I would hope that would be the absolute maximum they'd go with. That would be if it would take my estimated 13,000 packs from Spoonman's Chaos Legion to max out. Again, it varies by rarity there, but the only one rarity here, so it's not apples to apples. It's not even apples to oranges necessarily, but just trying to use some kind of actual numbers to come up with something that could be in the ballpark at least. Because I'm also trying to figure out how many more packs I might want to open. Because I've opened 2,000 packs so far. I had 6,000 to start. Well, actually, 6,108 because I got the extra packs from the extra licenses I had. But, yeah. So I'm going to say at the absolute max, it should be 40 copies of a regular foil to max out a copy. And for gold foils, absolute maximum, 16. Trying to think what I feel like would be like best. I think I said within my last opening video I recorded, like if for instance there's 4 levels, I'm not sure if that's actually known yet. I should have looked into that, but my bad. If there's 4 levels, like this is 1 star. If it goes to 4, I could see legendaries, or I could see it gold foils being like alpha legendaries in Splinterlands, where I think it was 1, 2, 4, 8. So 8 copies to max out, whereas more current cards are 11 copies. So I feel like that would be reasonable-ish, because then it's 4 copies to get 1 level below max, which is like a happier, easier-ish place to be. I guess you also have to keep in mind, like, I don't think it's going to be like necessary to have the complete set either. So you could argue that you could have to have a higher-ish quantity, knowing that like you can sell, buy, trade, whatever, to get more copies of specific players while selling off other ones to like specialize in certain players to like build your actual teams. So there's a lot of different ways you can look at it, which is why I really wish this information was known, so I could make a more informed decision on how many packs to open to ultimately be able to make a deck or decks or teams, whatever, that I'm happy with. But it is what it is. So, because again, the odds of gold foils will drop in 9.5 hours. So, whatever I don't open before then, if I don't open everything, then I'll probably restake those packs or try to sell some of the pack sealers or something. So I don't want to open packs like an hour or a day after the odds get worse, you know? That's just not how I roll. So yeah, I don't really know what else to cover in this. I'll have to name this video appropriately because it's 2000 pack opening recap plus card combine speculation. Although if all that stuff, card combine is released and known before I post this video, then I guess you can make fun of me for how close or far off I was. But we'll see. We'll see. But hopefully that gives you a decent idea of how things looked. I guess just quickly while I've got you all, let me just quickly show you by position in case it matters. Goalkeepers, I've got at least 15 of everybody, and it maxes out at 31 copies. I mean, all these should be able to the same, but yeah. Defenders, got 10 of a few, and defenders what there's the most of, 155. We maxed out at the 34, 33, and so on and so forth. This one will have the most copies of everything in a widest range, because again, there's the most different cards. Midfielder, 11, 13, 13s, 14s, and so on. Not too many midfielders, actually. 32, 30, 30, 30. A lot of 30s, actually. Forwards, maxes out at the 35. The one guy we have the most of. And kind of drops down quick. Yeah, not very many forwards, actually, at all. So we have our lowest count card is a forward, and our highest count card is also a forward. So while forwards are hard to pull as a position, again, every individual card should have equal pull rates. Just RNG is going to skew things, where I happen to get almost 4 times more of my highest pulled card than my least pulled, 9 versus 35, almost 4x. But if I were to open 200,000 packs, maybe the range would be smaller, like percentage-wise. The quantity could grow, but they should get more in line overall as you get a larger and larger and larger sample size. As many packs as 2,000 packs sounds like, it is not a fully adequate sample size to draw complete conclusions of many things. And then coach cards, 13s we got the least of, art and gold, 15, 15, 16, and so on. There's myself at 21, and we got the most of Drew Dribbles at 31, the only one that we have more than 30 of. So yeah, it seems like right around 20 is my happy medium, I'd say. So without doing the actual math of gold foil odds and stuff, and like adding up the quantities I got of all of the cards, I'd say it takes about 100 packs to get one of each regular foil on average. Let's see, if you do 100 packs times 5, that's 500 cards. 500 times 0.15 is 75, which means you would get 425 regular foils in 500 packs, and there's 397 different. So you would have a few extras, so that's actually not too bad. So if you want to get a complete set of regular foils, my not financial advice, but my recommendation, or whatever, would probably be to crack 100 packs, because you should get and you'll likely still be missing some commons after 400 packs, 100 packs, not 400, 100 packs, but that should give you a pretty good percentage of the number of different cards in regular foil, and you'll get a few gold foils as well, of course, that you could, buy, sell, trade, whatever, to try to end up with whatever regular foils you didn't get, or to get extra copies of a few, whatever. So if you're a collector and a player, and you like to have all of the things, but you don't care about how many quantity you have each thing, 100 packs seems to be a good place to be, just to try to get as many different cards as you reasonably can, the easiest. So I think that's where I'll leave it off on here. Hopefully you found some value in this, and rather the card combining details are released before or after this video goes live. Hopefully once the information is known, it'll be kind of fun to compare that to my speculation within this video and see how far off I may have been. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, rock, smash the like button, all that good stuff. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, whenever and wherever that may be.